Hey everyone, this is Tim, webmaster for FilmCom. I'm going to give you a quick walkthrough of the project status form, and most of it's self-explanatory. Obviously, I'm going to use the name Tom Sawyer just for the fun of it. Uh, Although not mandatory, it would help if you did not put a space between the first name and the last name. If you need one just for visually to see it, put a dash or put an underscore. That's not a hard and fast rule. It would just help my life a little bit. Try to give us the exact and correct WAB number. If you don't have it in front of you right now, you can put whatever and then update it later. And by the way, anything you enter here, with the exception of the username, is updatable at a later time. But that will help us cross-reference if you give us the right number. Company name, as you can see, I've got that filled out because I did this video a few times to get it right. Phone number, if you're in the USA, is pretty self-explanatory. If you happen to be international, though, and you have more numbers than I have space for, then you'd use this, and once again, I've got it already filled out. Even if you need to leave us a little brief note there, I'm not suggesting that you do, but if you needed to. Email address, I'll use mine, but use your best email address, please, because this is how we may need to get in touch with you. This is obviously the working title of the film that can change later. Choose your project type: feature film, documentary, scripted, television, drama, sitcom, reality. That would be unscripted. And if you do choose feature film, then you can get into more details on the genre down below here. Log line. Uh, see this is the day we first met. Okay, you know what a log line is, just a brief sentence which says this is a mixture of Raiders of the Lost Ark and E.T. on steroids, something that gives us an idea of what you're talking about. You don't need to adjust this, because obviously if you're looking at this, you're probably coming in 2013. Let us know, is the screenplay completed or not? And if it is completed, yes or no, then make certain, please, that you give us the correct number that you have registered with the WGA or the Library of Congress. Production status is just going to help us know what the status of your project is. This does not give you any more power, greater or lesser chance of actually exhibiting for a executive. It just helps us know what the status is. Now, obviously, if you have some star power attached, then let us know. The same goes for the director. Does he have experience? And the producer, do they have experience? If so, let us know. And the key personnel, like, have you got a DP who's done some great work, then please tell us there. Do you have E&O insurance? That's errors in admissions. And just let us know. Do you have clearances for the music? Obviously, you may not have them all yet, so just keep us advised. Have you made any distribution commitments? And if you have, then yes, I have Canada territories sold. Something like that, which just lets us know the status of things. Estimated budget. Now, we don't need a line item. We're just looking for something like $10,000 or 1 million or 10 million, whatever works, but just that, once again, that's to give us an idea. Do you have any funding already committed? That might affect your completion funding needed down here, and of course it might help one person put in money if they know another person already did, so that's just something to keep in mind. If you have nothing committed, then it might be the same as what it was in the earlier field up here. Now, pay particular attention to this, because several people have messed this up. Now, this is an example. This is my URL for FilmCom. You'll have your own, so don't paste this in. I'm showing you how it works. Right now, we support YouTube and Vimeo, nothing else. You're not going to upload your file to us. You're not going to link to Without a Box. You're going to paste in your YouTube link, just like that, or Vimeo link, either one. And then the script will automatically pull a thumbnail for it, as I'll show you in a minute. Now, then you're going to upload your project synopsis, as you can see there, in a Word doc, docx PDF or RTF, your choice, whatever you have available. I'm just going to choose something here. It doesn't really matter. This is just me showing you. Obviously, you would choose yours. Now, here, you notice where I have 2 megs max. We would like you to, if at all possible, to upload a high-res image. And the reason is, not just for us, but because we will use this in the printed catalog. And if you upload a low-res image, well then obviously the print quality will be reduced. However, 2 megs is what we've got the script set for. If you've got something larger than that, then use the contact form down below and let me know, and just upload what you can. Now all this can be updated later, so don't feel like you're on the spot. But for now, I'm just going to choose my little dog here, which I've just got sitting there. You would be choosing your one sheet. Now, thumbnail, well, what that means is if you uploaded a large 2 meg max file, obviously a thumbnail would be much smaller. So we would ask that you choose a smaller image, one that you'd create on your end, ideally this size, because the script's going to automatically resize it. So for instance, if I choose my little dog here, once again, I'll show you what happens in a minute. And now, how'd you find us? But anyway, pretty much you're done now. We'll click Submit Project, and you'll see what happens. Okay, so what happened was your information was uploaded to our server, and you would have been sent an email that tells you that your project has been submitted, but it is pending verification. That doesn't mean anything's wrong. That just means this keeps a script or a robot from uploading projects, and it lets us verify that your entry is indeed done at without a box. Now what actually happens in the background is I'm going to pull this other screen over and show you. As soon as that was done, this was sent to us, and of course I've got since I used my email address, the top part, this is what's sent to admin, which is basically me, and it tells us that there's a new project up there. And now that email I get, you won't get, but this is pretty much the email you'll get, except you'll notice that password there, that will be unique to you. Now, this is important. See where it says login? Let me go back to the other screen. And here it says login. I'm going to log out in just a moment and show you what happens, but we'll do that in just a moment. Now let's just say you made a mistake and you wanted to update something. Well, you would just click on the title. That would take you back to the same screen that you've seen. Tom Sawyer, let's just say the second. You want to change that, whatever. You can change anything you need to except the username. And then we scroll to the bottom and we'd say update project, and that would take us back to that same screen that we were just on, and now it would be Tom Sawyer 2. But notice I mentioned the thumbnail as opposed to the larger image. Notice that when I click on this thumbnail, which hopefully you'd create a small image that would link out to the large image, which ideally would be your one sheet in a high-res format. Now this, of course, is a video. This would be your video. I'm just showing you how it works here. But this is right now, of course, our example video from Filmcom. I'll just let it start playing and then I'll go ahead and stop. Okay, that's enough of that. But that pretty much shows you how it works. Now don't worry about this being not pending. All that means is once this is sent to us and we see the email like I showed you here, this one up here, I will then look at without a box, make certain everything's copacetic, and then I will verify you from my administration section, and this will change to your film has been verified. So that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, scroll to the bottom, go to the contact form. I'll probably add that button on the top too, but that'll just take you directly to the contact form, which comes directly to me, and I will either answer your question or forward the message on to our GM if necessary. Okay, thanks. I think that tells everything, and good luck, and I will see you at FilmCom in the spring. Bye-bye.